Hi, welcome to ELF Beaks, Feet, and Feathers Center 3. As with all ELF centers, we like to start with our paperwork first and then move on to the fun hands-on stuff. So this center is about bills and beaks, and it's to learn about the different beak adaptations by comparing how well different shaped utensils work to pick up different foods. So we're going to talk about the different kind of beaks and what kind of specific foods the birds eat and that they are adapted to their specific environment for that. As we learned in Center 2, we have this beak adaptations page. Talks about all the different kinds of beaks. And this is kind of a more colorful version of some different kinds of beaks and the specialized flamingo and those kinds of birds. So we want to start by discussing that. We also have a book, but I don't think you'll have time for it. We rarely do. And if you want to, I would set this unit up maybe in the hallway. Here's a tablecloth to set up to keep everything clean if you're worried about it. And then we have a few other handouts here that you probably won't have time to get to, but just talk about different beaks. Here goes the poor Mr. Frog. And here we have a hummingbird. And here we have a bald eagle. So you can talk about those three specific birds that are very specialized. And then we have different, then we'll move over to our hands-on part of the section. And you'll have all these different stations set up. I only have 3 set up tonight. Or maybe 2. Oh, just 2. But we have worms in the ground. And on the back it gives you a little key. Bowl with gummies or snakes buried in oatmeal. Or we have this other thing. And we're going to use chopsticks or tweezers. And the kind of bird is a snipe. So you're going to set all these different stations up. Here's tiny aquatic plants. And it is, puffed rice and water or styrofoam. We have styrofoam in there right now. And flamingos and some ducks use this type of adaptation. Anyways, we have several more here, A through H. And we have different utensils here that the kids can go around to each station and see if they can do it. So we have this is our hummingbird. And we have this tongs as a toucan. In the bin is fruits. We have pliers for picking up nuts on a plate. We don't have those out right now, but we have all those ingredients here. The day before your ELF day, you might want to come in and check supplies and make sure that we have enough of the different kinds of foods to put into the bowls and stuff like that. So anyways, you're going to set it all up, and then you're going to give each student a different utensil and tell them that that's their beak. And you can also always add toothpicks or clothespins or any kind of funky utensil that you want to see if they are able to grasp. So chopsticks is always good. See, we cut a worm, woo, and they get very excited. So they can just cycle around. So after the students have tested several of the beak food combinations, you're going to relate the utensils to different types of real bird beaks by using our handouts. So we cover the handouts, then we're going to come back to the handouts. And then at the end, you also want to ask the students why the birds don't all have the same beak type, and how do different beaks help the birds to survive. A specialized beak might help or hurt a bird. With a specialized beak, a bird can often only eat 1 or 2 particular kinds of food that no other birds eat. But if that food becomes unavailable, the bird might starve. So a bird with a generalized beak, like a crow, is much more versatile and can modify its diet accordingly. And that's all we have for this center. Thank you.